Today we have ourselves a freaking cleric. We've got buffs, people. Ooh, welcome friends to a new episode of Lineage 2, hanging out today on the Gludio Classic server. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having a pretty good day. I hope you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. We don't really need to want to buy glaive anymore. Oh, did we get some more stuff? Oh, reach level 22, give me that. Sweet action. So let's take a look at our macros, and we're gonna trash that one because we don't need it. Boom, we have a glaive. Sweet. We also got some buffs. Look at this. Buff, 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 buff. I also have Kiss of something and another one. A cumin. So yeah, we have those as well. So look at, we can run fast. We've made steps in the right direction. We have a cleric. Oh, heck yeah. One thing to note is I had to find a cumin, concentration, and resurrection spell books, and you can find those in Gludio. Gludio town, the town of Gludio, with in the grocery store. There's one of the people there you can talk to has the spellbook person. So pretty smart stuff, which is awesome. I like it. So I had to buy 3 of them. All the rest I got, which was perfect. So we have made a cleric, and we now have ourselves an actual proper buffer. So just having these 4 buffs alone is super helpful. Like, I mean, it's not a huge improvement, but it's enough of an improvement where I can tell the difference, where it's just better. Life is just better now. We can kind of continue on leveling. I don't feel as though I'm like moving slowly. Well, I mean, Classic is a slow-moving beast, an animal anyways, but I feel like we're moving in the right direction. I did have to ask to find where these were because I couldn't find them. And in different various servers, I've seen them in different places. The first place I looked was in the town of Gludio, but they're not there. So obviously somebody let me know they were in Gludio. I found them there. So pretty easy to find once you ask. Somebody will let you know. But in other servers, in other versions of the game, they're in different various locations. So it had been a while since I had actually played a character that required actually required me to get spell books. Like, I honestly have very little recollection of that as an old school player. It was just for so long ago. I just don't even remember, you know? It's crazy. But look at our names getting pretty blue. That's awesome, right? Who doesn't like that? We've got recommendations of 103. That's very nice. And I think we're in a good spot here to be leveling now that we have a cleric, which is sweet. I mean, who doesn't like having buffs now? It is definitely beneficial. I can see how much of a difference it makes having a buffer versus not. And I don't even have full buffs yet. Like, it's going to be even greater once I have that full set, which is really great. I'm just so reluctant to, like, conform to the way everybody else does it. You know, I have to learn my own way, which is part of the reason why I'm stubborn when it comes to playing a box. I don't like playing a box, and for me, that's like, that means it's just a poorly designed game. And what I mean by that is I shouldn't have to play 2 characters to get things or be able to do things. I understand why you play 2 characters to get things. It makes sense. But that shouldn't be a need or a requirement. And obviously with this old school game it is. So that's just something that bothers me, or has always bothered me since the inception of the game. So it's not like this is something where I was just like, I'm never going to play a buffer. It was just more of, I just didn't want to. And since I knew that it wasn't something that was like, I don't like doing things you have to do. It makes me like, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. It's just like, why, if this was part of the game, why didn't you just make it so, I don't know what the solution is really, but like, I don't want to have to play two characters because I don't have something. You know what I mean? It's just, that's what I'm trying to explain. It's just a poor design of the game. It's one of its flaws, I think. However, playing a support character is cool. You know, if you were to play that as a main, you know, if you played a prophet as a main, you wouldn't need any other character. That'd be kind of cool, right? So that's something to consider too, but I've never played a support character as a main, so maybe I need to change my thinking. But I know there are some people out there that really enjoy playing the support classes, and since I'm a solo player, maybe I should play a support class because then I always have buffs, you know? That is a huge benefit. So, never thought about it like that until Budina actually put that comment on my channel, because he's always played a support character, which is super cool. I've always usually played dwarves, so even playing a warlord, I've played through the warlord before, but not as a main character, so this is not new, but new as a main character. So, but yeah, maybe we should consider playing a support character for a main at some point. That would be kind of cool, because then we don't really ever have to worry about needing buffs, because we'll just get them, because we will have them, because we'll be the buffer. Pretty genius. Pretty genius. Bye. Get smashed. So it's so nice being able to actually have just some basic buffs now, where I don't feel like I'm super slow at everything. So we've gotten a little bit of speed boost now that we have this stuff, which is great. Obviously there's benefits to having a buffer, right? It makes sense. I just was never a fan of having to do it, you know what I mean? It is in my opinion, one of the major flaws of the game. Like, oh snap. Okay, that's good. Great. Let's get healed here. Look at that. Healed up. Super fast. So, one of the things I think they could have done as maybe a different scenario was to, like, only be able to be allowed to play one character from one IP address. That's it. Like, then you would get around that. So then I think that would put a benefit on somebody actually playing a support character. Like, it would enhance the whole team idea of playing with other people instead of solo, right? I'm a solo player, so I probably would have, if that were the case, I may have considered trying to actually be a different character, but I don't know. People would find ways around that anyways, right? Like, they would just have two PCs and then have one on a different IP address that goes out on a different... So, I mean, on a VPN, you could... There's so many ways around it, so it's like... Yeah, I guess. And I've heard stories of people that have had parties where they're like a spoiler party, where it's got a SE, a war, or a war crier, and a SE and a prophet with them, just to support the spoiler. So I mean, that's something where I've heard of people doing, which I mean, I guess it's fine, but I don't want to have to play 5 characters. I'm already irritated I have to play 2. You know what I mean? Like, but some people get it. They've embraced that portion in those ideas of the game, and they take it to the extreme. which is cool. I mean, great job. That's awesome that you could do that. I'm not that kind of player. Like, I want to do everything that I can with one character. You know, I don't have to run two players at a time. That's just me. That's just me, though, right? Let's relax a little bit. It's quick. It's quick. You know, I'm feeling nostalgic. We gotta kick it back old school where we didn't actually have a healer or anybody that could heal us. Just had to sit down and like relax for a minute. I know. I'm just joking around at this point. All right. Here we go. Get smashed, buddy. Get smashed. Really, dude? You're alive? Oh. I wonder if I got a good screenshot out of that. I hope I did. That'd be nice if I did. Sweet. Peace out, bugbear. Oh, I did hit the button. It killed him instead of actually fired off my wild sweep. Ranger. Death to the ranger. Ooh. Nice. Alright, peace out, buddy. So yeah, now I feel like we're actually making some okay, decent progress, especially as a casual player. I feel like we've stepped up our game. I mean, it definitely feels that way. I definitely, and having like new equipment is a huge benefit. Obviously, because I can kill things faster. For one. Two, we're not wasting a bunch of resources and time waiting to recharge or whatever. So, yeah, all of it obviously has reduced our time for screwing around with other things, which is really good. So, yes, starting a box, it was beneficial. Still irritated I had to do it. I'm never going to get away from that. I know a lot of you guys have embraced that. I just never did. And it was never, ever my thing. Like, I never, ever wanted to embrace it. Not since the game started. So, I guess it's just me. Oh my gosh, our Blessing of Protection is already running out. We've been playing for more than an hour. Holy schmolies. It's all good. Time to die. Keeps us safe from chaotic characters. Who is more than 10 levels apart. I don't think there's a whole lot of fear of that. Super Spoil. That's a cool name. I like it. We do want to get ourselves up to level 25. So we can work on getting that moon armor. Which I think is going to be the armor for her. We're still going to get both sets because then, like, it's a cool armor to have. So I think what we'll do is I'll do the quest with both of the people at the same time, which is genius because then you get double the spoils. You know what I mean? Just super cool. Speaking of spoil, there he goes. Super Spoil for the win. I'm going to take this guy from you. In your face, buddy. Sorry, bro. Sorry, buddy. Hope you find your dad. If you guys can name that movie down in the comments. I don't know. I'll give you a high five or something. In-game. Of course. Name that movie. Hope you find your dad, buddy. I'm not giving you any clues. You can Google it, I'm sure you will. You'll figure it out very quickly. Oh yeah, look at, we're already up 20% into 22. Sweet! Yeah, you're done. And you're done, bugbear. Thank you very much. How much time do we have left? Oh, we've got like 4 minutes. I like the sounds. The birds. You can hear the nature and such. Out here in the Dion Hills. It's pretty peaceful out here, smashing the bugbears. And the dire wolves. And the Malman. Archer dudes. Boom. Oh, there's one over there. Go back. Let's go back. There we go. Tumran Bugbear. You've been smashed. Tumran? Not really quite sure how to pronounce it. You are done. Alright, Ranger. Ranger Joe. It's time to die. We've actually used up our XP, or our MP. That's awesome. There you go, buddy. Should probably sit down and relax for a second. We've got like 2 minutes left, and that'll pull out our full 20 minutes of our buff set, which we can now replenish. Having a buffer is sweet, and I'm not even getting all the best buffs yet. We're working on it, obviously. As she levels up, we're going to get more, which is amazing. You know, I am going to stand by, stand corrected here. I am happy that I went this route. I am happy to be reaping the minimal benefits of having a buffer at this point. I'm sure it's going to pay off in spades as we level up and get her closer to level 40. Then it's really going to start paying off at that point. So we're a long way from there, obviously, but if we do make it that far in the series, we'll be on, like, I don't know, episode 100 or something. It's kind of crazy to think about. If we make it that far. I'm having fun. Despite the last, an episode or two ago, where we, I was clearly frustrated finding the zombies. It was really frustrating. And then having to, like, repeat the whole Undine area. It's just, oh, I was getting so frustrated. And it wasn't so much that I was frustrated with the game and where to find this stuff. I mean, I was. But I had a really difficult and rough week and day that day. So, like, when I was trying to do the stuff in the game where I was expecting to have fun, I wasn't having a whole lot of fun. So it just came across as me being more upset than I really was. Because it was just, like, compiled upon more stuff. So I saw your comments and it kind of made me laugh, which I thought was funny. Like, if you're not... It doesn't sound like you're having a whole lot of fun playing Lineage 2. You should just quit and just play Planera. So I thought that was kind of funny. So thanks for those comments. No, I am still enjoying the game. I'm still having fun in Classic. Yes, it's a challenge. But, you know, with no challenge comes, you know, great challenge comes great reward. So, which is nice. I feel like we're moving in the right direction. So, it's fun. I'm still having fun, despite the frustration episode. Right? So, well, friends, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I most certainly have. We got a lot done. This was just pretty much run and smash some face episode. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, you know what to do. Please stomp the like button, like and share it on your favorite social media. Catch you guys in the next episode.